day that you got the game, you got your sweats walking around the school, you put it on, right? Just like you run track. Do you walk around in your track cleats?
All day long throughout the week.
How? That's my point.
Like be you.
Yeah.
I'm not in.
What you doing?
Dress code Monday through Friday. When you get home, what you want to do? Get about that dress code. You ain't gonna wear it on the weekends.
Exactly. Look, a lady is supposed to dress a certain
And I've
way,
seen that.
and a
with
man is
them
supposed to dress a
sleeping
certain way.
pants that they out and about in the mall like they're about to go to bed.
I just go home and have a uniform. I just take off put pajamas on, just lay in bed.
Ain't nobody got time for that. No.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
Those kinds of tennis shoes.
Let me get on out of here. My weave is
I'm trying to raise a lady, not a tomboy. I ain't trying to look. I got sons. I want to raise sons. I want to raise daughters. And I'm telling you from a man perspective, that ain't what's cool. Y'all think y'all stay away from the cool? I keep telling you, the cool gonna get you in the wrong places. Y'all here chasing $100, $150 shoes for what?
Excuse me.
You on a basketball team?
For 2 weeks later,
Do you ball? No. What's the purpose? Because if you
So
tell me,
you wouldn't like me wearing these flip-flops though?
you said what now?
You wouldn't like me wearing these flip-flops?
I would rather you wear them flip-flops than to wear them the basketball tennis shoes. You know what them flip-flops tell me? You're an athlete. Athletes, if you look at all the athletes, for some reason the athletes hate having their feet inside shoes because, you know, when you compete, you got basketball going. I don't know. Maybe y'all want your toes to breathe.
Get all hot. Yeah,
I don't know. But if you notice, all the athletes that you can wear what you want to school will come to school in flip-flops. I get it. I understand the concept. I used to be an athlete. I used to wear flip-flops all the time.
That's what I wear. I don't wear nothing else but flip-flops.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that, but hey, I don't agree with you on wearing basketball tennis shoes around. That ain't ladylike. I don't agree with boys getting their eyebrows arched. I don't agree with boys getting color in their hair. I believe a man should be a man. And if you're a boy, you're a young man in training. Act like such. You ain't trying to train. Man, all these boys growing up around their mama, now they want to get their top of their ears pierced. They want to get their hair colored. They want to get their eyes arched. That ain't the thing to do.
I want to get my car pierced.
Yeah, you're a woman, and guess what? You're allowed to do that. Because that's things that women do. But what I'm saying is, women need to stay in their lane, and men need to stay in their lane. We got boys out here trying to look like girls, and girls out here trying to look like boys. I don't get it. That ain't what.
We see them butty boys.
Yeah, that what you want to call them. I call them confused young men that's getting raised by the wrong gender. Ain't enough men around here to yell at the boys like, "Hey man, don't do that dumb shit. Don't bring that shit in my house." We came on with a crazy haircut once, and Henry got knocked out. Not in my mom's house. We didn't play that. So that's what you need to realize. Stop. And you got Cameron walking around wearing basketball shoes. Really?
No, she started that first. I didn't really care for shoes. When she said she wanted Jordans, I ended up
Y'all crazy.
Light tennis shoes at that time because it made my feet hot.
There it is.
I don't like
How about this? Women's shoes don't make your feet hot.
I just don't wear tennis shoes in general.
I'd admit your mom was a little bit gratuitous with her white shoe game. That's all she wears. I'd agree with it. I'd agree. But guess what? That's more ladylike than what y'all trying to wear. What do you do? Kiss some flour?
No, Kool-Aid. Yeah, Kool-Aid and 10. He did that.
So what? He want to look like he got lipstick on, right?
Yeah.
And that's cool. I look like I got some lipstick on. Why don't you look like a man? What the heck? So my only advice to everybody, here we go, right now, this is it. Figure out what you want to do in life. When you figure out what you want to do, you look and see what that person wears every day. And that's what you need to aspire for you to wear.
What do shoe designers wear?
Pardon me?
What do shoe designers wear?
Oh, you know, do Kamora Sands walk around in basketball tennis shoes?
She's a fashion. I just want to be shoes. Cameron wants to be a fashion designer or the clothes.
All right, what you say you want to be?
A shoe designer.
You want to be a shoe designer. What type of shoe?
Casual, tennis, soccer.
I mean, there's a lot of things. But you know what it all breaks down to? If you're going to be a shoe designer, you're going to be an engineer of shoes. What do engineers wear?
I don't know.
You need to know that. You need to go find you an engineer and look and see what they wear. I bet you they don't walk around in basketball tennis shoes.
They wear like suit and ties.
Or they use the female pantsuit. They dress professionally.
So when we start dressing, hold on, I think the question I just had. So it said, well, I do. I want to be a shoe designer, so So you would prefer I start dressing like a shoe designer? Is what you would say? Like,
Listen, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Because I got advice for you. If you want to be a shoe designer, you got to go to college, right? So now you know you got to go to college. You should start dressing the way people in college dress. It's the progression. You go from here to here to here. Here is the final goal. Here is where you are. You gotta, and if you aim for here next, getting to the next spot is going to be all just a step away. So if you know your next step is going to be college, you should start preparing for college now.
okay.
And how you prepare for college is you ask anybody or you talk to people that have been to college and they'll give you their advice. For example, when I went to college, you know what I saw? I saw in the first year or two, people come out dressed like they're going to the club. Those are the people who haven't figured out why they're in college yet. They're in college just trying to kick it and have a blast, right? Thus, that's not how you want to dress. You want to know what you realize? By the time you end up being a third-year student or a fourth-year student, those are the people who are about to graduate. They're wearing sweatsuits. Girls got their hair in a ponytail. They don't care about getting their hair done. They don't care about what they got on. They care about their grades. And you can see the people that care about their grades. They'll walk around with a Ohio State sweatsuit on or whatever because they're constantly having to go to study groups, constantly have to study, constantly have to go into class. And they want to be comfortable to do it, as opposed to walking around looking like, I can leave from here and go straight to the club. No, you know, that ain't the ticket, right? So find some comfortable wear, because in college you want to be comfortable. And then while you're in
doing
college,
YouTube in it or
Yeah.
while you're in college,
Damn,
what you do is this is your ticket to
things
success.
that you do.
While you're in college and you get
We
into
were
your
talking about this
major,
yesterday.
you sign up when you're a third year. Matter of fact, you can start this when you're a second year student. You sign up to do an internship with a fashion designing group or shoe designing group, and then you'll go and they'll give you your dress code. I can tell you what they're gonna wear. Right? Matter of fact, if you watch what's his name, Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons had a show, and it was all about the people that work for him, all the interns. Right? You watch that and you see what they wore every day.
My
And you
meetings
see all the
for the
stuff
young
they have to do
kids.
every day, because that's what you're gonna
You
do.
need to come to my
See
school.
your dress code.
Alright.
You see the type of stuff that they wear at work and what they have to go to.
Sexy
That's what
ladies
you're gonna
and
have to end up
handsome
doing.
gentlemen.
Bye.
Just like when I made it to Walter Reed, you know, I'm in the Army. You know, my uniform is wearing my military uniform. But when I got to Walter Reed, I realized they was going to start putting me around a whole bunch of important people and a bunch of banquets and balls and all the stuff I had to go to. So you know what I did? I went and got a tuxedo. You want to know why? Because I'd have to wear a tuxedo when I go out to these events. You know, it's just adapting to what you're going to have to do. I went and got a tuxedo, make sure I had a lapel pin that said the Army or my unit or whatever. Because when I go into places, it tells them that, hey, he got a tuxedo on. He's used to dealing with situations like this. Oh, I see what unit he's in. I see what's going on because he wears it on his lapel. And I'm set to go. I'm ready. I'm dressed for my occasion. But look what you got on. What are you dressed for right now? Yep, and you looking. You either look like you're about to dress to go to a track meet or go to bed. I look like I'm dressed to do crack or stand out here and barbecue. Yes, ma'am.
You think I have to drive past you and go to Giant Eagle before close?
She lost her phone.
Because I thought Henry was going to go, he gone.
Giant Eagle closes.
That's about it.
Close on holidays.